in. Hey Josh, good to see you again.
Hi, nice to see you.
How was your day today?
It was alright.
It's alright?
Yeah.
Do anything exciting?
Well, not much because, you know, cloudy outside, so it's kind of cold.
Yeah.
Rather be inside.
Yeah.
It's kind of just playing video games with my brother for a while until I realized I had to come to speak with you, so I'm here.
Well, I'm happy to hear that you were spending some time with your brother. I know that's really important to both of you.
Mm-hmm.
So last time we talked, we were talking a bit about your dad and what happened with him leaving and how that was making you feel, and about your brother and your mom, and also the gang you've been involved in. And so I kind of want to check in and see if you've had a chance to think about any of our goals. One of them being activities that you could do that don't involve the gang, that maybe something you can do by yourself so you still have that time away from your family. But
I kind of, you know, was thinking of the idea after you had said that, and it dwelled on my mind for a while. And
yeah.
I was coming up with ideas to where I could be involved with other people, but also do things by myself.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to always be surrounded by people and stuff. Cause
right.
that, and then also I didn't want to be involved with people that were in the game that weren't like, you know, like the hardcore thugs, but
right.
were even the cool guys in it. I still was trying not to hang out with them as much.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, you know, they always hit me up saying, you know, what's happening, you know, how you doing, and, you know, it's like, that part was hard, but I decided to join, like, it's a team called City League. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's like a basketball team.
Cool.
And they play basketball games every Tuesday and Thursday nights, so I decided to do that as my activity of being with others and getting to know other guys and stuff that are outside the gang and that are outside of my, you know, comfortable spot.
Yeah.
Doing stuff before, and so with that I ended up, you know, would bring my brother along because my mom would be working, so
right.
and nobody else could really watch him, and I knew that I didn't want him to get in the game like I mentioned before, so I thought bringing him to these things just to let him watch would be fun. So, and as for my single thing, I decided to get it was like a free membership from a friend, but I was able to get a membership at a club, so I could start working out and just kind of just stay in shape, but, you know, getting my mind off of all that other stuff, even though it's kind of hard, because doing all this doesn't, like, bring in, like, money like the other thing did, but
right.
it's keeping me out of trouble and keeping me from, you know, hiding my secrets from my brother or something. So.
Right, and so do you like the fact that you can take your brother with you to basketball? Because I remember before you used to say you had to hide some of the gang activity from him, and the basketball games are something that you don't have to hide from him.
Yeah, no, I prefer to, yeah. Because I feel like he knows that what's going on in my life now, instead of me always shading it and hiding it like our dad did, and except, you know, how he left, and here I don't want to leave him, but I want him to grow up, you know, being around people, not just, and around me, and not just, you know, growing up the way I did. So I think it's better instead of just hiding my life from him that I'm actually doing something with him.
It sounds like you've really noticed the role you have in your brother's life, that he looks up to you and he really expects you to be there for him. And it seems like you're really starting to recognize that how important it is to be a healthy role model versus hiding and lying and skirting around the truth and stuff. It seems like you're starting to notice some really important things.
Yeah, well, like I mentioned before, it's after I left I decided to think about it and stuff. So I kind of decided to do that and see how things would work, and I kind of, at some points I was doubting myself, like, can I really do this? Because, you know, I've been so, you know, long in that other part of my life, to where I don't know if I was able to get out of it or not. And I was able to talk to the, you know, the leader of them and stuff, and since he was like chilled and I thought he would have been, he was kind of like, I don't know, look, let me go, let me be able to do my own thing without, you know, recruiting me or anything. So that part I think was the one thing that was on my mind, like, is he gonna be able to let me go, or if I leave, will he, you know, come after me and my family? So I was able to actually, you know, get off that and stuff, but
that sounds like
it was hard pounding to me to do
Right.
that stuff.
But it sounds like it was very positive. That it sounds like you weren't quite as in the gang as you thought you were.
Yeah, I think just because since I was younger than most of them, he
Right.
kind of saw me as like a errand boy or something. So
Right.
I was glad I was able to not like fully get out of it, but start heading towards the way I needed to.
Well, and I think too that that even though he's a gang leader, as a man, I think he understands that we all have families to take care of, and your dad's gone, so it's who else is going to take care of your brother when your mom's at work? And if you're out drug running for the gang, it leaves your brother alone, which means your brother's not safe. So I think they kind of, I mean, I think there might be mutual understanding too that we all have other responsibilities. That's not always.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure. I mean, I know he's got a couple brothers and stuff too.
Yeah.
But I wasn't gonna get into him, talk about it or anything, cause
Right.
I didn't want to go too far with it. But yeah, I was able to do that and stuff. So, and I find working out and being basketball, I stay fit too, which is nice. So.
And I know that's important for you. I remember you mentioned before that you used to work out and play games and stuff with some of the guys from the gang. How has that been for you, doing that without them? Have you been able to make some friends?
I've met a couple of guys that work out like the same time I do. The other thing that's different is, I don't work out like as hard as I would with the gang because they always like push me.
Mm-hmm.
But with me being my own and able to do that, I can like focus on how much I can go at and not being exhausted or tiring, or just be able to kind of go at my pace instead of being, pounded away with all this
Right.
other weight and working out types and stuff that they wanted me to do.
Yeah. So how's school going? You wanted to drop out before.
Yeah. It's actually doing a little better. My parents, my mom, I contacted the school official and let them know what was going on and stuff. And so I went in and started talking to them, and he had mentioned, just go around talking to the teachers and see what they can do and stuff. So I was able to kind of go around and say, hey, this is what's been going on in my life. And most of them, if not all, were pretty understanding. So they were able to help me realize that, the way I work and the way I learn and stuff. So they've been working with me on that, and I've been appreciative of that. So.
That's good. So did you learn anything about communication through this?
Yeah, different way than, it's still hard, but I was able to talk to them a little bit more than I have been in the past.
Yeah, we seem to get our needs met when we talk to somebody about it.
Yeah, kind of what it feels like.
Yeah, that's really great. It sounds like they're starting to look a little better than they were before.
Yeah, I mean, still wish my mom would be home at nights more and
Right.
during the day, but she's got to work since I'm not doing, running around and stuff. I guess she decided to take upon it that she needed to work and let me and my brother just be teenagers.
Right.
But I don't know, it's still kind of hard.
Do you still feel depressed?
I don't feel as depressed because I feel like working out and getting back to school and actually having a social life again, makes me feel more comfortable. But I still miss, some of the aspects that come with being in the gang, like
Right.
being close with certain guys and doing things with them and stuff. So that part kind of.
Do you feel like you're actually able to be a teenager now instead of an adult?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I guess I'm able to be a little bit more relaxed than I was before because, when my dad left, it's like I became the man of the house.
Right.
And so I needed to support the family and all that. But since my mom decided to help take over that because she realized what was going on with me, I was able to kind of act more like a young adult instead of growing up fast.
How are things with you and your mom?
They're pretty good. Like I said before, I wish I could see her more, but
Yeah.
I think I'm actually talking to her now that she's realizing that I needed help, and of course that's why I'm here. So I mean, I guess it's working out.
Good. So it sounds like the goals that we've set before, you've managed to think about them, you've done them. I'm kind of wondering if there's something else that we need to set a goal for. Because to me it sounds like things are going really, really well. but it is your life, and so I want to make sure that you are able to navigate things the way that you need to. What else is there that maybe you need to set a goal for?
I'm sure like one goal I could set for is to officially be out of the game and not look back at it. But also I want to be able to, tell my brother about my past instead of always hiding it.
Yeah.
Maybe one day when he gets old enough to understand, I'll tell him. But I mean, there aren't like that many goals because I think things are going fine. I just want to stay on that right now. And if other goals pop up through that,
Right.
then I'll go after them. But for now, so far, I feel like I'm doing pretty well.
And I think the goal of officially leaving the gang 100% and leaving it behind you is a good goal to have, and it may take a while to get you there, but it's okay to have goals that take us a while to get there, because in the end we look back and we're really happy with the work that we've done.
Yeah, I feel like we've done pretty well. I mean, like I said before, there's still a lot I need to do and
Right.
a lot I need to work on, but if I take it one step at a time, I'm sure I can get there.
I guess that's it for today, and next time we'll talk again about how things are going and see how close you are to getting out of the gang, totally out of the gang.
Alright, well, thanks for meeting with me.
You're welcome. You take care.
You too. Thank you.